Good morning, everyone. I'm switching things up from the holiday food that you saw all the last 2 weeks, and I'm trying to lighten it up like I normally would be eating. Not the fattening chocolate cream pies and coconut cream pies and turkey and stuffing. Well, turkey's not fattening. But I'm making today some chicken souvlaki, which is a Greek dish. I'm going to make it for myself. So I'm going to show you how I marinate the chicken right now and how I make the tzatziki sauce, which is a Greek yogurt sauce. You might already know how to do it, but since I had to do it, I thought I'd hop on here and show you. This is just a quick version. Like I said, I'm cooking this for myself, and then later I'll throw it together in a separate video to show you how the finished product comes out. It's delicious. I love it. If you go to Romana's in Johnstown, they have a chicken souvlaki platter that I've got everybody hooked on. My friend Diane and my friend Mary. I have that, and I used to get that when I worked, and it was something that I could have 2 meals off of easily. So now sometimes it's even 3. But we're gonna start with a simple tzatziki sauce. And again, I am not Greek, but I have Greek cousins, relatives. I don't even know if we had this ever as a kid, but I know that I love it. So it's good for you, and it's delicious. So I thought, since I have all the components out, I'm going to do the marinade and the tzatziki sauce at the same time. I'm going to try to follow a recipe, but I'm only cooking for one. So it calls for 1 cup of Greek plain yogurt. I am using Chobani non-fat plain yogurt. It's 90 calories for 3/4 cups, and it's got 15 grams of protein. So tzatziki sauce is just basically what it sounds. It's a yogurt sauce. So this is, we're going to say that's a cup, okay? I said I'm going to measure, but I didn't. I need to have room for the rest of the components. Into this, I'm going to put a clove of garlic. Now I have my garlic here. There's 3 cloves because I'm going to marinate my chicken in some too, but I'm going to put a small clove because remember, this is, if you have a garlic press, which I do, you can use that to try to mince it. You want this very much minced because it's going in a yogurt sauce. The other one can be bigger because it's really to give the chicken flavor. So I'm mincing first the one that's going into the yogurt sauce because I want that to be small, because you don't want to bite into a big bite of garlic, or at least some people don't. I don't mind. I love garlic. There's a brown piece. If I bite into garlic, I'm not mad at it usually. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I am certain that everybody is probably over. I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, I shouldn't say that. Is probably over the pies. I know that I'm not even looking forward to cookie time right now. I didn't have much pie. The one day I didn't feel very good, so I had only the pies that I made that were the pecan, the pumpkin, and that were the more healthier versions, and they didn't bother my stomach. Tzatziki sauce. We didn't get very far. So in this, I'm going to throw some cucumbers minced up. I had some slices left. I'm going to call it a day with that. So we're going to mince them. See, I don't even know if that bowl's going to be big enough. I have too many cucumbers. It calls for a cup of Greek yogurt, a tablespoon of olive oil. I haven't done that yet. I should have got a bigger bowl, I could already tell. 1 tablespoon. This is so good for you, you guys. Well, this says a 1/2 cup of cucumbers. I don't want that many. I just think I'm going to do a 1/4 cup. I don't want it to taste all, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done measurements. I'm not, shocker, right? So usually you shred the cucumber, but since I had these already sliced, we're going to have diced cucumber in mine. It's going to be delicious because everything in it is going to be delicious. And I think I'm going to switch the bowl out before I add anything to it. Just a sec. Only because I know now I got 2 dirty bowls. Frustrations. The frustrations of cooking videos. I know that I need a bigger bowl. So we're going to just start right there with a bigger bowl. So we're going to go from this to this graduation. I still don't want a 1/2 cup of cucumbers though. And I want every drop of what I just put in here, which was good olive oil. This olive oil is a glass bottle, California, one source olive oil. Yes, California does have some good olive oil. Doesn't have to be always from Italy, although I have some of that too. Okay, so we're going to scrape this out, put it in the bowl it should have been in the first place. So I was trying to go small because I don't want a lot more containers in my fridge. After last week, all I had was container after container after container. Here go the dirty dishes, girls and boys. Okay, let's get some stuff out of the way. I'm still chopping my cucumber. It's going to go into this yogurt sauce. The recipe again, 1 cup of Greek yogurt. It says a half a cup of shredded, actually it says chopped cucumbers, but I used to shred them. I don't know why. Must have been one recipe said shred years ago, so I shred. What I was going to say is after you're done with this dinner tonight, there'll be tzatziki sauce left. It's actually so delicious. You probably just want me to shut up and tell you the rest of the recipe. Let me get my zester. We're going to use lemon zest into this. So I'm going to zest part of the lemon right into this. I already washed this lemon, by the way. Right into this, and then half of the juice of the lemon's going into this tzatziki sauce. And then the other half of this lemon's going into the marinade, so we'll do that next. How many times did I start reading the recipe to you? I never finished. 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, juice of half a lemon, half a cup of chopped cucumbers, 1 clove of garlic, 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped dill. It's coming out of this today. This is, don't even talk about outside. Salt and pepper to taste, and a pinch of red pepper flakes. So let's do our lemon. And talk about healthy. So you got high protein right here. And then chicken breast is super high protein. Now you can make chicken Souvlaki with legs, thighs, and breasts, and roast it in the oven, and so good. So good. So we're going to put in, make sure I do the dill weed. Since I don't have a tablespoon of fresh dill, we're going to use some dry dill. I'm going to say that's a half a teaspoon, or maybe a teaspoon. And then salt and pepper to taste. Pepper, salt, and I'm going to get the crushed red pepper flakes out. I should have got them out first. So this is delicious. Later on, I grill the chicken. I toast one of my 60 calorie high flax protein pitas. I'm going to do some fresh spinach, feta, tomatoes, olives, roasted red peppers. And I'm either going to stuff that pita, or I'm going to serve all of that over rice, the brown rice. The way they serve it at Romana's is they do a Greek salad. I don't have everything to make a Greek salad today, but I have fresh spinach. I'm going to taste this. I just brushed my teeth. Unbelievably delicious, and it only gets better because it's going to marinate through the day as I go on about my day. Now, hang on a minute. I'm going to show you, if you have these, they're the Catch Meow. They work so well. I have 4 of them. I got mine on Amazon, but I got the idea from Passionate Penny Pincher because she sells them on her site too. So what they do is they hold the bag open. And when I'm freezing and meal prepping, this makes your life simple. So in this, I capped the juice, or zest, the other half of that lemon. I'm going to put that. This is the marinade for the chicken, and I am not measuring. But I know it by heart because I know what I like in my marinade. So the zest of a lemon and the other half of the juice of the lemon is going to go in. And yes, that's going to start cooking the chicken a little bit. They call that like a ceviche or whatever it is when you do the fish. I want to make sure I get all the zest. So this is the juice of the lemon. Same components just about, except for oregano is going to go in this. Now the lemon doesn't want to be cooperative. I'm going to turn him around. It's not the lemon. It's the weak girl that's pushing on the lemon. Come on, Juicy. I'm still going to turn it because I know there's more. His nub is in the wrong. His nub is in the wrong spot, is what I was saying. I think that's all I could do. All right, salt. A pretty good amount of salt, actually, because chicken has no flavor. Pepper. Instead of dill, we're going to put some oregano. That's the Greek portion of it. And I'll put it in here just to kind of give you a rough idea. I would say that's a teaspoon. I only have 2 chicken breasts in there. So I'm going to grill them like I said. Pita, spinach, feta. It's going to be so good. Again, some crushed red pepper. Again, this is where I add different. I like paprika because I like the color of it when I'm grilling. So I'm going to say half a teaspoon. And then some olive oil. And I didn't put the garlic in yet, and that's like the star of the show for this. Probably a tablespoon of olive oil. And I should ask Sam at Romana's or Dino or Megan what the heck is in their marinade, because theirs is so perfect. I'm going to guess most of these same components. Can you see anything I'm doing besides making a mess? So we're going to have marinating chicken. We already have our tzatziki sauce. That is huge. You don't need to marinate this really long. I'm going to say 20-30 minutes, or because if you're going to marinate it overnight, that lemon is going to cook that chicken. You don't want that. So you just want to have it cooked or marinated enough for flavor. So that was 2 cloves of garlic. Wow, a clove per breast. You want to sleep next to me tonight? Because if you do, I'm going to kill you with my breath. And that's everything for the marinade. And the thing about this bag stand is it stayed open for you. Now you zip it shut in a Ziploc, and then you rub her down. Give her a massage, or him. You massage these spices and herbs all into this, and later we're going to grill it. And I'll show you all the components later. So we're having chicken Souvlaki tonight with tzatziki sauce, pita, spinach, feta, tomatoes, olives, roasted red peppers. I don't know, I'm going to put it all together somehow. At Romana's they serve it with a Greek salad and rice pilaf. Chicken on top. They used to have broccoli with it, they don't anymore. But it's delicious. And I don't know, is this something you'd make? So keep with me today because I got some things I'm cooking. And if not, you have a beautiful day either way. Bye-bye.